What is going on, people? Welcome. Johnny here, and we are going to play some RimWorld with the new BioTech stuff, DLC. Let's go with that. Very minimal mods. There's only two things here that aren't QOL, and that's rugs and Maraf. So we're going to add the ability to make some nice rugs and one extra animal. So, new colony. I'm going to do the Mechanitor. Sounds fun. This sounds like a vampire game. That doesn't sound very appealing at the moment. We're going to go Randy Blood and Dust just to keep things interesting for us. 100% map. We'll do Sick Boy as our seed. Alright, so let's drop rain. Let's drop... Man, let's raise temp a bit. I don't know. Whatever. It don't matter. Let's do... Since we're going with more of a machine theme, we'll do 25% pollution. Generate. There we go. Gonna learn the ropes here. See what we have for a custom or unique ending of the game related to BioTech. I'm assuming there is one because the scenario says you have gone to this other planet to try and take over. Sounds interesting. May not be a good idea to play on a 100% map if you want any hope of that. Well, we'll see what happens. This dude back here looks pretty stinking cool. He's got his little pet mechanoid here, whatever the hell that is. Might be making another one as well with this little thing that connects to his chest. He's even got a little baby on him. Just taking a nice break from working on my own mods, getting everything updated to 1.4, because holy shit, is that a beast of an effort. I kind of, when I look, I try to find relatively populated areas. This area looks nice, but there's also this shit right in the middle here, so it's going to make it difficult to transport myself around unless I have some means to fly, and I don't think we're going to have that. But it'd be nice to have some trading partners, and these dudes are currently neutral to us. These purple bros, I think everybody else is... Okay, the yellow guys are pretty legit too. We could make friends with them. The other guys aren't going to like us for a good long while. It's not a very populated map, I'll say that. I did leave population at standard levels. These guys don't like us at all. I think I'm liking this area down here. So, I'm always drawn to... Oh, what's this? Tundra? I don't know. Arid shrubland, maybe? Let's try that. I always like mountains, too, for some god-awful reason. These dudes are going to hate us no matter what, so... What do we got here? Caves. Should add some interesting shit. And let's just use a fixed ideology. Let's go transcendent. This seems like it would suit what we want to do. It's going to be intense, so I might be doing myself a big disservice there. We could be techno-utopians instead. Yeah, that sounds fine. Okay, so we can pick our people. Everybody's going to have this recluse trait, as you can see, and some people don't even have anything else. That person's kind, but we shouldn't really get involved with frail dementiatic? I don't know. Frail people suffering from dementia doesn't sound like a good idea. I'm going to try... Here's a beautiful recluse. Female, age 26. I got that weird slice cap thing on, which I'm not a fan of. I want somebody intellectual. Social skill, I think, is a waste here. I think that's probably not going to do me much good. I'm going to poke around and randomize and see once I check the rest of these boners. They have to be capable of violence. I don't think we're gonna start with some robots, but I don't know that they're gonna be able to defend us, and that might be a major problem. Yeah, they're really leaning on the social stuff when it really isn't supposed to apply to a recluse. These two things are kind of... They contradict each other, in a sense. Not like completely, but anyway. A little tough to pick what I want to do, as I don't understand exactly what the robots are going to do for me. So it's hard to be like, well, shit, I need all the skills. I only have one person, but maybe I don't. This person's pretty good. She is knocked up. It's going to be a problem. Second trimester as well. 18 days for humans to have a baby. Can she cook? Yeah, I assume she's going to be down and out. Probably shouldn't take somebody pregnant, right? Not right away. I do want to explore that. That's going to lead to problems. We are definitely going to have to do some building up front. So we need somebody with construction. Crafting would be nice. Animal skills worthless. Social skills mostly worthless here as well. So they do have birth control. Here's an IUD implanted, preventing pregnancy, which is interesting. Just looking at different puns to see what type of stuff comes up, and that's pretty fun. It does have 2 Glitterworld meds. I feel like this person has to have some level of intellectual ability because A, we're going to need to do research, but B, they fled a different planet of their own accord. They can't be fucking stupid. And this dude is like barely heard of anything apparently. Alright, at some point I just have to settle. So let's go check out Xenotype Editor. So the way this guy works is the more shit you add, you see your metabolic efficiency will drop. So if I add an animal war cry, now we have -3. That increases my hunger rate, meaning we have to eat more. Almost twice as much as we otherwise would. So what makes the most sense? Probably we're going to be in a toxic area. We could do some form of slight anti-toxicity. I do want to do some cosmetic stuff. Let's do gray eyes. That'll look cool. Xenotype. What does that mean? I can like the icon of this xenotype. Oh, okay, interesting. We'll muck with that in a minute. Gray eyes. I don't know. White hair. Gray skin. Let's make her look like a robot, even though he's probably not a robot. We could do a smooth tail. None of the cosmetic stuff affects your metabolic rate. And one thing we can do to kind of gain some metabolic efficiency back is frack with skills we know we don't really need or give a shit about. For instance, animals, okay? You're awful with animals. Don't really plan on doing much with animals. So we can actually improve our situation by doing that. Not gonna get into drugs. I don't see how if you start the game you can then like cruise and have a drug addiction when you don't have capacity to make it. Slate gray. Maybe ink black would be better. Let's remove that. So white hair, black skin, gray eyes. Do we have a red eye option? There we go. Those should overwrite one another. It's interesting. Oh, we can also do hairs. Yeah, I think no hair is gonna look cooler and no beard. Very sleepy. Okay, so anyways, what else is gonna help me win? I'm done fucking screwing around, making them look decent. So we're on our own with shitty medical skill. So maybe in case we go down, we do that. We could also do a strong immunity. Why not? That's gonna muck with it a bit. This is called Pitchman. I can set an icon. Kind of like the plain one. It seems appropriate. Okay, so there we go. Dude looks freaking crazy, right? Only 13 years old. Oh, God. This isn't even the person I created, man. No, that's interesting. It does muck with my abilities, so that's fine. Alright, apparently I have to find a different person, because that person is no more. Alright, there we go. Someone of Irish descent here. Yeager McDaniel is gonna be our hero. Maybe anti-hero. We'll see how this goes. Alright, we've gone to a sparsely populated RimWorld to get away from people, to grasp our true potential. And we're bringing metallic helpers as well. I have to tweak the volume here, I think. Alright, that should be a little better. I'll double check that as well. So we do have caves. I don't see any insects over there. Oh, yeah, here we go. So we do have some insects, which is fine. It can add some excitement to the game when shit goes down later. There's plasteel. Take a peek at the map. So this is episode 0. If you want to jump into gameplay, just go check out episode 1. I'm going to poke around here a little bit. Let's see how many... 40 of those exposed compacted machinery minables. So lots. is what that comes down to. A lot of steel too, which is going to be good because can I select all those on the map? It did not do that. Yeah, so there's 139 of those. Nice. Steel, and that's just the exposed ones. I think for resources we should be set for a while. So we'll jump in next time. I'll probably take a little bit of liberty to get some things going beforehand, figure out what makes the most sense in terms of where we should live. Also lots of stuff we can claim in terms of existing buildings, so you really don't want to be too close to this lot when they snap. Hey, there's even gold. Just 3 though. Alright, thanks guys. I love you. I appreciate you being here. I'll see ya when we start this bad boy.